What's up, everybody? It's your boy Eric from Easy Computer Solutions, and this is Wine Wednesday. Another episode of Wine Wednesday. We got the lovely ladies in the building. Yes, so for the tech couple, we got Miss Cerise. How you doing?
All right. I am wonderful. How are y'all?
Just great. And we got Miss Catwoman in the building. Hey.
Yeah. Hi, everyone.
And welcome back. We got Scrumptious back in the building. Welcome back. We miss you.
I missed y'all.
So this is another episode of Wine Wednesday, and listen, I this is my best day of the week. You know, I got my nice little glass ready. We got a lot of stuff to talk about. We got a lot of stuff going on. A lot of stuff going on. So we're gonna get into it. First thing I want to do is I appreciate all of y'all ladies coming through. Wait, you know what? I didn't get notifications. I don't know what's going on with YouTube today, right? I didn't get notifications, but I do see people in the stream. Wow, a lot of people in the stream. Ooh, look at everybody in the stream. It's going to have so much. You know, by the way, I updated the YouTube app. You can do super chat now.
Oh, but did you see? You can do super chat now, but Apple takes, if you do it from your iPhone, it takes a penny off of the super chat.
What? That's right. I saw like
Apple always trying to make that money.
You know.
Hey, that's Apple. Hey, make it how you can, right? You know.
But I'm just saying, Google owns YouTube, so they take a chunk of your super chat regardless before it ever makes it to us. So Apple, you know, let them have their little penny. You know.
Yeah. No. But you know what? Everybody want to be like Apple. Everybody, right? I mean, we've been seeing phones coming out that got the little notch, right? So we got phones that's coming out that got the horizontal cameras. And it's been amazing at MWC looking at this type of stuff, right? That phones coming out, the Zen phone, right, from ASUS. I mean, they blatantly just took everything, and wanted to look like an iPhone. Why, Cerise? Why phone? Why everybody want to be like Apple? Why? I mean, everybody. They talked about the notch, right? They talked about it. Said
they
notch.
did.
Oh wow! Already.
Yeah.
$1.99 you need.
There goes that penny.
There goes that penny.
I know, right?
Thank you.
It looks like super chats are on sale.
Super chats on Walmart today.
So $1.99.
So at least we know who's giving the super chat from an Apple device, right?
Exactly. That 99 cents.
Yes. So Cerise, why everybody want to be like Apple? What's up with that? They love it, don't they?
Hey, I love my Apple products, and I said it last year, and I've said it every single year when Android lovers and other people bash something that Apple has done. I'm like, watch, y'all will be praising all of those same features next year when Android devices have them. And yet again, what's happening? The notch, the camera, all of it. I'm like, come on.
It's just inevitable. It just happens.
And look, the bad thing about it, they just not just taking the notch. They taking the cameras too.
I mean,
yeah.
Wow.
I mean, but to be fair, all of these companies borrow from each other. Apple's taken features from, Samsung and Android devices. Android devices take them from Apple. I don't mind it so much. It's just that when the tech community starts to get in and, well, your phone did this and your phone did this, I'm like, dude, they all do the same stuff eventually. Like, why are you knocking this phone when literally maybe 6-8 months later, you're going to have a phone in your pocket that looks very similar or has some of these same features that you're bashing now? Like even a couple years ago with the headphone jack? Oh my God, iPhone removed the headphone jack. How could they do that? And now, how many phones are on the market right now? Android devices with no headphone jack. Like,
it's a sad, sad day. Thank you for coming to Tech Review.
Woo-hoo!
Thank you for
We got the super chat. We got the super chat.
Everybody paid today. Everybody must have got paid today.
I'm playing the copyrighted music too.
Uh-oh.
Let me stop that.
Uh-oh.
You know? All right,
10-minute text. Talking about that's an Android super chat.
All right, so welcome back.
What if a Apple person puts $2.01?
Can you do that?
Then we won't know. We'll be like, oh, they're Android. They'll be like, nah, man, I got that 1 cent just for you, man.
So, Miss Scrumptious, did you see all this coverage with these notches and stuff like that? What's your thoughts about this? All this MWC and stuff.
Well, I like the Zen phone, like Zen 5 or whatever. I like that. That's about the I didn't see the LG the G7 leak until you mentioned it, and I went and Googled it, and I'm like, okay, here's another iPhone clone. Like,
yes. So, but what happened was, and I don't know if it's still out there. The LG G7, right? So the LG G7 got unveiled, right? Leaked with a notch. So everybody like, wait a minute, LG just did it. So LG just did it. And then all of a sudden, something came out right after that and said it was canceled or something. I don't know. But stay tuned. There's a lot of drama in the tech space right now. Whoa, shout out to Albert.
Oh my God. Y'all going crazy. Yo.
That's a lit tonight.
Yes,
and the big one. Thank you.
wow.
Yeah, super chat. Let's see. LG about that notch life. Oh man. So I mean, look, here's the thing. Sharice, you was right. When Apple came out with the iPhone 10, everybody was laughing. The notch, the commercial, everything, the notch. And now here we go at Mobile World Congress. Everybody want to be like Apple. Everybody want to be like Apple. What's up with that? I'm loving it because I'm laughing my butt off because I'm sitting right. Okay, so people talk about the headphone jack when Apple did it, and now all of a sudden everybody on the flagship they're yanking the headphone jack. And so now we got the notch, and everybody want to have the notch. Even I got the notch. Yo, I always show my notch, by the way.
Yeah.
They used to call this the Eddie point, right? They used to call it the Eddie point, but now I call it the iPhone notch.
Oh, that's funny.
So now, since I got the iPhone notch, there it is, right?
They should have cast you in that Samsung commercial.
I know, huh?
A few $1,000.
I know. They didn't even have to do anything because my barber already screwed me up years ago.
He was getting you ready for that Apple life.
You're innovative. You were years ahead of your time, man.
Yeah. So
you don't know.
Wait long enough.
Copyrighted that from you.
What about the Essential phone, though? If you wait long enough, you might be able to hook them up.
Oh my God.
The Cyclops eye, right? Whoa, shout out to Ray. We got another super chat.
Oh, thank you, Ray.
Yes. Shout out to Ray. Super
it's
chat.
$2. Yeah, $2 Wednesday.
$2 Wednesday. Yeah.
It's so, like we're paying people cover charge for Wine Wednesday.
Yes, Wine Wednesday, $2 cover charge. So get you look. You know what? Don't YouTube used to have a subscription, like you could charge people to watch videos? Did they used to have that long time ago?
They still have it. They still have it.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because there's some videos that be checking out some documentaries and stuff, and then I pay for it through YouTube.
All right. Shout out to TK in the building. Total Tech is in the building. Wait, man, what's that? Wait, what's up, TK?
Hey, TK.
Been a long time. Everybody see what's up to TK.
Hey, TK.
Super chat is on one tonight. Yes, super chat is on one.
Can I just say something? Can I just say something about Mobile World Congress?
Sure.
I don't think that Samsung should ever do an unveiling of a phone at Mobile World Congress again because they were dead, man.
I know it. We was watching it. Remember, me and you was watching it. We like, okay, anybody go clap?
Yeah, I know, right? They're like, oh, we must not be loud. Yes, that looks good. Just nod, everybody. Just nod. And it's pitch dark. Like, come on, man. Hey, they should never do that again. They need to have it in New York how they did before with their own peeps, only their peeps, where it just gets live. Just, nah, man. They should never do it again.
No, you know what's so funny? it was so funny that when you was watching the live event, right, and nobody was clapping. I'm taking down notes. I'm like, okay, it's nothing. There's no notes to take down. What's different? Like, everybody was asking me, easy. What's so good about the Galaxy S9? I don't know. I really could. I can't answer that question because going from the Galaxy S7 to the Galaxy S8, you 18:9 aspect ratio. You saw a whole lot of difference. You got some stuff that, but now going from the Galaxy S8 to the Galaxy S9, okay, what is it? So a lot of people say, well, they got 960 frames per second. Well, the Sony Xperia XZ Premium already had 960 frames per second, and that phone came out last year. So I don't know. What is it about the Galaxy S9? What is it? They say they reimagined the camera. Okay.
I pay attention to that kind of stuff. Like when you have a presentation, obviously you're setting the tone. And I even looked up the definition of reimagine. I'm gonna be petty as hell right now, and I'm gonna bring up that definition.
Right. And so, okay, they reimagined the camera, right, Scrumptious? So what is it about the camera that's so great?
Does it get 60 frames per second doing 1080p?
Oh, well, obviously not. They said they got 4K, 4K 60. They got 4K 60.
Reimagine, to reinterpret
it's
and
the slow-mo
work of art, or etc. Imaginatively and rethink.
Right.
So it was the slow-mo thing that Sony had already did that they wanted you to reimagine.
Right. Well, Sony already did the slow-mo thing. All right. So I mean, listen, I keep saying this for people that didn't know. The Sony XZ Premium is one of my favorite phones, man. 4K. First of all, let's make sure we understand. Sony has this the second year coming out with a 4K screen. All right. The Sony XZ Premium came out to 960 frames per second, right? As far as slow mo, so they did it already. Now Samsung coming out with they front facing speakers, right? Hey, front facing speakers. Ooh, we got front sound. I don't know.
Yeah, but it's only 1.4 times as loud as before. That's not.
People hyped about those speakers, though. Yeah. they hyped about that as stereo.
Well, because they say they have Dolby Atmos, so it's supposed to give you a surround sound. Like you're supposed to get vibrations in your face, and all of a sudden you're gonna get a facelift from using the phone. At 1.4 times. If you couldn't get a facelift with a Razr, what makes you think you're gonna get a facelift with the S9?
Well, well, here's the thing. And first of all, before we get into to talk about Galaxy phones, I like to have a disclaimer out there. People always tell me I hate Galaxy phones. I get paid by Apple. All right, Mr. Reese, I get a paycheck from Apple when I talk about Samsung phones. But I just made a funeral video of the iPhone 10, but now I get paid by Samsung. So I get paid by Samsung when I do a funeral video of the iPhone, but I get paid by Apple when I talk about Samsung product. So I don't know which way to go. I want to get paid by both. Can both of them see your paycheck? I mean, I do a funeral on both of them. If I get paid by Apple and Samsung, but unfortunately, they don't like my channel. They hate me.
They want us to lie. That's what it is. They want us to blow smoke up their ass and just be yes sir, yes ma'am, and that's it. And it's just not gonna happen. Look, I have no problem with a company being upfront that they want to get in my pocket. I welcome it. But if I'm gonna pay this money, you need to do your part. Don't give me something that's half-baked, half-assed, or gimmicky. The AR emojis, I'm sorry, that looks like a total fail. I saw that little pinky, that little pink AR emoji, and I was so excited. But then when I went to go, I forgot whose video was it that I saw, and then I saw it up close. Man, that looked so ratchet. It did. It did not look right, and I'm not gonna use it. I mean, I'll use it, but I'm not gonna be happy because I'm gonna be like, I want the one from Apple. My daughters asked me for iPhone X just so that they could get the ad emoji. And I'm like, wait. I'm not a bank here. So.
Hey, I want to give a huge shout out to Corey. All right, Corey was the one from the tech couple that got me hooked up with this Apple Watch. Look, I was showing you my Apple Watch, man. I got what is this from Toy Story? I got the Toy Story on my shit now. I like that. Man walking around the Toy Story. I don't know. Shout out to Corey. Corey told me to get an Apple Watch. I got an Apple Watch, and I'm telling you, I am impressed.
Yes.
So shout out to the Apple Watch, and shout out to so. Oh God, just emojis and all that stuff. Oh my God. Let me tell you something. I actually, if y'all follow me on Instagram, I do a lot of emoji. If you follow me on Instagram, I always put emojis out there. I just like have fun. I just have fun with it. But I don't know. I mean, it's software, right? I don't know. If we talk about software here,
it's not software because they have the chipset that was on the Xbox. When you used to use the Connect, that's what's on the iPhone. That's what makes the Animojis work so well. And I love what Corey said. He said the only thing Animojis are good for is trap music. I agree 100%. Like really, I do because I've been watching them videos. People got some skills, but yeah.
Hey, let's make sure we understand that. I actually did an Animoji video. That shit is hard to do, man. I ain't gonna lie. That shit hard to do because guess what? Yeah. That's a lot of freaking editing, man. I ain't gonna lie. It's a lot of editing. I ain't gonna lie to you. I did an Animoji video, and I sit up there for like 2 days trying to match up the voice and the Animoji and try to get both of them in the same shot. And yeah, it sucks, man.
We have an Animoji like segment in our iPhone 10 review, and even that was so meticulous, trying to make sure you lined up everything. So kudos to the people that do like full, multi Animojis on the screen production,
that's tough.
Line them up perfectly. I'm like, because that is way too much work. I thought about doing it for like one of my favorite songs. I was like, nope. Not gonna happen. I'm not that dedicated to this craft.
But you know what, Cerise? That's what I'm saying. Cerise. A lot of people don't understand how editing work. That is a lot. Listen, folks, for everybody that don't know how editing work. When you see these videos of Animojis and all that stuff popping up all over the place on the screen, that takes a lot of editing. That's a lot of work. That's just not nobody just saying, oh, it's easy to do it by itself. No, that do not do it by itself. Because not only do you have to get the Animoji, you have to put the voice over with the Animoji because you can't do both at the same time because when you do your screen recording, it does not record your voice. So you have to actually have a mic and recording your voice as you do the Animoji. Then you have to take the voice file and match it up with the Animoji. But when you have multiple Animojis on the screen, that's even tougher. So that's very, very difficult. Very difficult. So when you see an Animoji with all these different screens popping up on it, I give them applause because I did it. And it took me days to do it.
Yeah,
I was gonna say you must truly love Animojis because you have made some videos, Eric, with them.
I know I did. I did.
You will make some videos with some Animojis.
I know. I actually put Animojis in a lot of my videos, but it's fun.
Yeah.
All right, so we got people leaving questions here. Let's see. Shout out to Albert is in the building. And he sent me some stuff there. Let's see. I'll be back. I'm attending Bay. Oh, that's Total Text. He'll be back. Let's see. Editing. I just pointed and shoot and play rap music in the background. Shout out to Ace in the building. I see Ace is in the building. Let's see. What else we got here? I don't know. Ladies, where the wine at? This would be Wine Wednesday. What the? Wait a minute. Wait, stop. Pause, guys. This is Wine Wednesday. And I didn't. We always, I know Emily's not here today for everybody that's asking. And I know the ladies always like to do a toast, but unfortunately, everybody dry tonight.
No, I had coffee with rum chata, but I finished it, so I need to go have another.
Okay.
Special toast. So.
Yeah, special toast. Okay. Said Wine Wednesday.
We're drinking on the low tonight.
Yes. All right. So, what else is? I mean, God, Doug, I see. So this week, Mobile World Congress going on, and Apple's sitting back laughing right now because everybody's trying to copy them. So I don't know, man. Samsung come out with the Galaxy S9. Everybody hyped over every all through my timeline. It's all about the Galaxy S9, right?
Yeah.
And I'm saying to myself, gee whiz, the phone come out on like the 14th. I mean, for $900, is it even worth getting? I can tell you this much: if y'all watch my YouTube channel, I am pissed about my Galaxy S8. I listen. I go on record and I say this: my Galaxy S8 sucks. that some bitch need to. I'm telling you, man, I don't care what people keep on getting me up talking about. I got a defective. I got my 1 year anniversary coming up with the Galaxy S8 because I've been having the phone was a year, and that phone have failed me, guys. For real, I am totally upset about the Galaxy S8 right now because not only that it's still stuck on Android 7.0. It's killing me right now. I mean, I can't even use that phone. That phone to me is almost unusable. Besides me slamming it in DeX, it works good with this in DeX, but I mean, anytime I'll grab a Motorola X4 before I grab a Samsung Galaxy S8, that's a problem. And I made plenty of videos about this, by the way. But you think, Miss Catwoman? She said she's shaking her head like, yes. Albert said, did I reset it again? Why should I have to keep resetting my Galaxy S8? Yeah, because before I did the video, listen, I did that before I did the video. I wanted to make sure that it was no BS, right? So I factory reset the thing. Yeah, by the way, I hate doing that because I believe I shouldn't have to, right?
Yeah,
so I factory reset the damn thing. And after I reset it, it still did the same freaking thing. Now, somebody asked me, Elba said this. Elba said that maybe it's your wallpaper. Well, on the Motorola X4, I got the same wallpaper and it didn't do that. Listen, I made 2 separate videos here, and it drives me nuts. But then I got all these Samsung phones, and my worst performing phone is the Galaxy S8. That is my worst performing phone. The Galaxy S7 works very good. Galaxy S6 is good. Galaxy Note 5 is good, right? Galaxy Note 8 is good. It's the Galaxy S8 is the one that's my worst performer. And everybody gets silent. Everybody just give a pause for the funeral of the Galaxy S8. Paul Barros, members, welcome to another episode of a funeral. The Galaxy S8 was a good phone. It came out in 2017 at a high-end $800 price point, but it has failed me over the course of the year. It's still rocking Android 7.0, and we're in February, the end of February of 2018. All the other devices just rolling with Android 8.0, but the Galaxy S8 is still rocking 7.0. Why? Not even 7.1, just 7.0. What TouchWiz or maybe Samsung Experience 8. Why, Samsung? Please, can we get some TLC for the Galaxy S8? Please. So, Paul Barros, members, we're here for funeral. The Galaxy S8. And see, that's how I do that, y'all. It be coming up off the top of my head, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. Let's see. Look at everybody gonna be pissed off at me. Watch the thumbs down.
Oh, you wait till the Android Knights get a hold of you.
Oh man.
Samsung Knights. I'm sorry.
Samsung Knights. Let me tell you something. Samsung Knights have respected my channel, but they do get pissed off when I do that. And they know they hit me up on social media and they tell me, easy, Samsung is the best phone on the planet. What did you talking about? Nobody can beat Samsung. Samsung is the king of kings and the Lord of lords and the God of gods. So once people say that about Samsung, then you know, hey, it is what it is. And listen, the people was hitting in the comments and say that, hey, easy, my Galaxy S8 works great. I don't know what's wrong with yours. I mean, maybe you always buying the lemons, you know, or you always get the bad product. I don't know. Maybe I'm gonna have to start doing some research. Maybe when I buy phones, maybe they give me the bad phones intentionally because I'm a YouTuber. Oh shit, that's Eric. That's a YouTuber. Let's give him the bad phone so he can smash them and blast them out. Maybe that's the thing. I don't know. Let's see. Please tell Easy to send me his phone. Let me see what's going on. See, there it is. Somebody say send me the phone. I don't know. I tell you what, Ace, send me that Pixel 2 and I'll send you my Galaxy S8. There it is.
Real silent.
Albert said you always get the lemons.
I always get the lemons. Right. Yeah, I always get the lemons. 4 gigs of RAM doesn't hold up when it comes down to Samsung devices. Yeah, I agree with you. I agree. Samsung need to have, look, I think OnePlus and Samsung need to get together. See, OnePlus like to put 20 gigs of RAM in all their phones, right? With all this high-end processor stuff. Maybe they need to switch up, right? Just take the 4 gigs of RAM and give it to the OnePlus, and take the 8 gigs of RAM and give it to Samsung, right? We just having some fun, y'all. We just having some fun. Let's see. My Pixel 2 XL died today. Rose video coming. Oh.
Sorry for your loss.
Sorry for your loss. Yeah, well, you know, it sounds like a plan. Look at Elvis.
Take a sip to that.
Yeah, take a sip to that. Yes. Let's see. It'll be nice if Samsung offered Android version 1. Hey, you know, I seen that Android 1 on the phone would give you like what, 12 apps. Like 12, and that's it. It sucks. It sucked in the beginning. Well, some people, I mean, a lot of people that came out and said that the cameras wasn't king supreme on the Pixel phone. Now, I've heard that from a few people, and I don't know what y'all thoughts. Have y'all heard? Because everybody, all the big tech reviewers have said that the Pixel has the best cameras, period, on any mobile device. And I believe Total Tech made a video saying that the cameras suck. I don't know. He'll confirm it in the stream. Right. So I don't know. It's easy. Let's see. Did you see my most recent Pixel video? Total disaster. Ooh. Ooh, I got to go back and watch Ace's video. Yes. So, ladies, welcome to Wild Wednesday. Y'all get prepped up. Let's see. While OnePlus is lagging. Wow. There it is. Don't you think it's Android? Is it Android that got these problems? I don't know. Right, Catwoman? What you think? Hello.
Oh, can she not hear?
I don't know if she ain't heard me. I don't know.
She was looking off into the distance, like she didn't even hear you.
I don't know. Maybe she on that kombucha.
I think she's in the chat.
Yeah, no, you know what? I don't think
she's smiling like she's in the chat,
right? Yeah, but
yeah,
you know, she's not watching the screen. And I don't think she can hear us. No,
she can hear us. Oh, she's doing hand stuff. Okay.
Yeah.
I thought you didn't want me to talk.
Yeah, nah. I can't. Yeah, we can't. Oh, we can't hear you. Oh, she's gone.
Oh, she said she's been talking this whole time.
Oh, well, we didn't hear you, Miss Catwoman.
No, we didn't hear you.
By the way, she's using a Galaxy Note 7 on the stream. So there you go. Let's see. U.S. phone.
No comment.
always bad. That's why y'all getting phones dirt cheap. Hey, wait a minute. Now, I don't know about that. Dirt cheap. When we say dirt cheap, we're not really getting phones dirt cheap, right? The scrumptious. We're not getting phones dirt cheap. They're expensive as hell down there.
Yeah, that's why I started importing.
Yeah, I think he means, based on some of his other comments, I think he means when we're getting phones through the carrier.
Yeah, dirt
was
cheap.
hitting
Yeah.
them dirt cheap.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But even
Wow.
still, not really. If they get you on that monthly plan, you still paying a grip for your
you're paying the full
phone.
price.
Yes, you are.
Well, with the Galaxy S9, they pulling the fast one on us. So Samsung is selling the Galaxy S9 cheap, but the carriers didn't hike the price. And here's the thing: a lot of people say that. Okay, so if you walk into AT&T, T-Mobile, Verizon, right, you could put $200 and you could walk out with a phone. That's how it is, right? So a lot of people assume that we get from. So you go to the average consumer and you say, "Hey, do you want an iPhone 10?" Yeah, I want an iPhone 10. Okay, it gonna cost you $1,100 up front. Most people wouldn't buy. I think that's a problem in the United States. Don't you know? And I'm a firm believer in this. If you guys want to get the price down from carriers, I mean, from these OEMs selling $1,000 phones, if the carriers didn't do these deals or contract deals, right? Then if you had to come up front of every phone you buy, and only thing you have to do is just pay for airtime and data, then you would see most people would not buy $1,000 phones. Think about this. If you had to come up front with $1,100 to buy an iPhone 10, you think they'll sell 70 million of them? Probably not. No. So that's the point. But in the United States, you could go to a carrier store and give them $200, and they got buy one get one free. So you can get 2 iPhones for like $200.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you, but
Yay.
we can't see.
Can't see you, can hear you.
What the hell? I swear to God, I was
there
reading
you
what
go.
people were saying in the comment section, and I was answering your questions, and then you would just talk over me, and I'm like, oh man, he must be really mad at me.
We couldn't hear you.
No, we didn't hear you at all.
I'm so sorry, you guys.
Smiling and laughing and looking off at the comments. We were like, I guess she just don't want to talk to us, man.
No, I love
She
you
got her
guys.
own little conversation going on.
All of a sudden, I'm talking to myself, like in that meme. Talk to yourself.
Talk to yourself. and you know what? Here's the thing. In the United States, this for everybody that didn't know, in the United States, 90% of folks would get phones from the carriers. 90% if they do for upgrade, they're not coming out of their pocket with $1,000. They're not coming out of their pocket. See, when we see phones for $799, the average consumer go walk into AT&T and give them $100 and walk out with $1,000 phone. See, that's how it is in the United States. And I say this, I say that if we wanted the OEM to drop the price, it's up to the carriers to make a change. Carriers ain't gonna make a change because they want that money. They want this in 30 months. AT&T got phones on contract for 30 freaking months. Now we used to do it for 24 months, but now we seeing 30-month plans. I mean, come on, man. People buy houses for 30 months. That's a car note for 30 months. You're gonna pay for a phone for 30 months? You got
No, it's even worse. No, it's at least AT&T lets you have your phone at the end of that 30 months. If you do like the Sprint iPhone Forever plan,
you gotta return that
turn that back in.
You have to return it, even if you've paid for 24 months, 36 months. If you paid in excess of the cost of the phone that you've had in your pocket for years, you still got to give it back to get a new phone. You never have the option to own, or I guess you do have the option to own, but at that point, like if you want to get out of that contract, you have to pay the fair market value for what that phone is worth on the day that you want to get out of it. Like the money that you've already paid doesn't even matter. Like that's crazy. That's absolutely.
You are renting a phone.
You really are. You're renting your phone, and you can never buy it, or you're gonna pay full price for it.
We got a name for that.
Robbery.
No, Vaseline. That's what it's called, Vaseline. Listen, for everybody, that's right. Everybody that don't understand what we talking about, a lot of people do it. I mean, matter of fact, thousands of people do it every year. Probably millions of people do it every year. They do this iPhone forever, this Samsung forever stuff, and you do not own these phones. So, but here's the catch. Let's say if you return the phone for the new phone, for the upgrade, right? Don't phone better not have no cracks on it. So if you got a cracked iPhone, your glass and your back is cracked, you ain't get no credit for this phone. Now you might return it, they gonna give you a 0 credit. You're gonna be paying for 2 phones. I say this, you're gonna be paying for 2 phones. A lot of people say, easy, y'all crazy. Listen, next year when the iPhone 11 come out, or I mean a couple of months when the iPhone 11 come out, and you done dropped this iPhone 10 a few times, and you got it all cracked up, and you ain't paying $600 to get it fixed, and you say, you know what, I'm gonna just trade it in because I got iPhone forever. All right. You're gonna be paying for 2 phones. You're gonna be paying 2 phones. You're gonna have $30 a month plus another $30 a month. You're gonna be paying for 2 phones.
You know what I think would be better?
Mm-hmm.
If these carriers made these super high fire phones, and then they would just charge you for the update. They could make money that way. But nah, they want to be greedy and only want to give us little increment hardware updates, knowing that they got like the King Supreme already done. I bet you that like these people that own these tech companies, they're not walking around with a Note 8. They're walking around with like a Note 13. And they're being stingy with us.
They charging you for the software update because you got to update your phone to get Oreo.
Ooh.
Yeah, Oreo.
I know, right?
Oreo? Do you want Oreo? That means you got to get an S9. If you want Oreo, don't get that. You got to get an S9.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
But I don't understand how Samsung's updates work. Like, again, not even like iPhone hate or shade. I just legit don't understand how their update system works. Like, it seems like there's
update system works
for a reason. Because there are some phones that have the newest software, and there are other phones that are like 2-3 versions behind. I'm like, I don't get it. Like, we just reviewed it wasn't even $300. It's an Ella phone. It's an Android phone. It's like $200 something. It has amazing specs, but it's super inexpensive. And it even has like the same version of the operating system that some super expensive Androids have. And I'm like, I'm like, what are you paying for? I don't get it. Like, I don't get it.
You know what Samsung do? We saw the keynote address for the Galaxy S9. You're going to get Oreo on the Galaxy S9 8.0. But right now, I think we are 8.1. But you're going to get 8.0. Now, when you going to get 9.0? In 18 months. Right? You ain't going to get it. You got to buy the Galaxy S10 to get the next iteration of Android. Now, I got $200 phones that's running 8.0 and it's running butter.
Yeah.
So why let me tell you, listen, I see all this stuff. Oh, it cringed me when they walk across the street. This is good. It's 9. Get the fuck out of here, man. You get out of this suck ass phone because I ain't gonna get no updates.
Yeah. But it's like, but what does Samsung want? Do they want us to just be quiet and not say what's wrong? See, I went with Samsung because the only reason why I went with Samsung, and I'm gonna keep it real, is because they were the only ones who had a physical keyboard after the Sidekick died, right? So then I had the Sidekick Slide, and then the Relay was the only one that had a keyboard. And I stayed with that until the Note 4 came out. And the only reason why was because I knew that my fat fingers was going to be making typos. Granted, I still make typos, but I definitely make less typos than if I had bought one of the smaller phones back then. Yeah. So then when the Note 5 came out, I was like, fuck out of here. They ain't giving me no SD card. I ain't getting that shit. No. And so I held out like everybody else did. And then the Note 7 came out and I was like, okay, maybe they're onto something. Maybe they're actually listening to people. They're trying to be innovative. And then they're trying to take my phone away. And so now here I am with the Note 8. And I'm like I said before, I am crossing my fingers, but I'm not holding my breath. Just because, unfortunately, Samsung has shown a trend to where they kind of give you the okie doke. They come out, they give all of these phones to these YouTubers. The YouTubers say that there's nothing wrong with them. You get them, and then there's like little glitches and stuff like that, and things are not complete. And what do they say? Oh, yeah, we couldn't say it at the time. Or they just act like they never said anything. I said the truth. No, you didn't. Stop lying. How is it that like the same thing happened with the Pixel? How is it that everybody was talking about how the Pixel 2 was just the best thing ever, and then all of a sudden a month later, man, the screens are messed up. Da, da, da. You wasn't saying that a month ago. You was not, okay? So let's keep it all the way 100. I don't like that. Tell me the good, the bad, and the ugly. Why? Because I want to make sure that I spend my money. And if I know that, okay, maybe this isn't going to work ahead of time, but let me make that decision. Don't be giving me the bait and switch. Like I said before, I don't mind you digging in my pockets, but just give me what my money is worth, because I work hard for that.
But you know what, Catwoman? We got it all wrong. They got two kinds of YouTubers. They got what's called influencers, and they got reviewers. There's two kinds of YouTubers out there. It's influencers. And
they're not influencers, they're liars.
Well,
they're influencing you to make that purchase.
That's right.
By any means necessary.
I would not sell my soul for a phone. I would not.
Wait a minute. Hold on. Wait a minute, Catwoman.
Okay,
hold on, Catwoman. Hold on. This makes the world go round right here. You see that? That changed everybody's mind. You can say all the stuff you want. That mean green. You see that? That makes you say, this is the best phone on the planet.
That's the best phone ever.
No, I'm not saying there isn't anyone
right here
wanting to make money. I am okay with that. I would gladly give my money away. I spend my money, okay? I have no problem. The only problem I have is that if I'm going to give you my money, if it says this and this and that is supposed to happen in the packaging and it doesn't, you fucked up.
No, he's talking about those influencers. They don't just get the free phone. They get the money. They get free phone.
Yep.
They get, $30,000, $40,000 a month from their YouTube channels, in addition to money from sponsors and companies that are just like, hey, here's my products and here's $5,000 to make sure you talk about my product on your channel. They're making money. So, they're going to be that tap dancing monkey if you need them to be. They'll say whatever they need to say about that phone.
As always, I've been grilling all of these videos that came out for the S9. I'm watching. I'm like, why are you showing me still? I don't want to still. Show me a video. Show me how it focuses. Stop giving me a still. Stop giving me with the okie doke. Okay,
nobody
I'm gonna buy
did
it.
Though.
Like I said before, I'm gonna buy it. Why? Because I need it, not because I want it. I'm going to keep it all the way 100 just because I need it, because I want to provide a service. I want to help beginners. I want to help them out if they have any technical issues, maybe solve some of the whack stuff that's going to be happening when people first get the phone. That's the only reason why I'm getting it, but I'm not getting it because I want it.
Yeah.
Girls, none of them care about that. They want that money.
I know.
Exactly.
They want that much money, but soon they're going to be bankrupt because another company is going to come up from underneath them and do right. But then they're just going to take the place. It's like whenever you get into a point of power corrupts, and it's not right. Do right by us, because I'm not saying I don't want to give you my money. I'm just saying, can you give me the equal value and quality of the money that I'm going to give you for this product? That's all I'm asking.
Not gonna happen.
But it seems like that's too much.
Your money.
Not gonna happen. All right, let me ask you a question. If you're on your job, your boss say, "Hey, listen, I need you to do X, Y, and Z.
Yep.
And I'm gonna give you a little raise. And listen, I want to do this, and you're gonna make a little money, right? And if it's not illegal, right? Why not? Let me tell you something about money, man. If you got a mortgage, you got kids going to college, you got bills to pay, and somebody offer you a lot of zeros behind that one just to say this phone is the best phone on the planet. That's all I got to say. Integrity goes out the window with a lot of people because they're looking at the mighty dollar. Dollars make people do stuff you will sell your soul to the devil.
Yeah, that's so true. Some of these bigger YouTube channels definitely get like that, which there was who is it? Okay, I don't want to name names, but a huge YouTube channel, like 10 million subscribers, big tech channel. For a while, when you looked in the comments on any of his videos, it was just, man, you sold out. This is crap. What is this? This is awful. Like every single comment, thousands of likes on the comment. Like, dude, you sold out. You used to have honest, perspectives. You used to give genuine opinions. What the F is going on with your channel? Unsubscribe. And even still, he just recently crossed 10 million subscribers. So of course there are going to be people that legitimately do care and want to get, you know, good feedback. And I think that's where some of the smaller channels come in, where people are giving honest opinions of real everyday use and not, okay, Samsung sent me this phone and they want me to say this and this, check mark. Okay, I said that, I said this. You know, that's
no,
how
it's
a lot
more
of
like
videos
they make sure that I don't say this. That's more
also
that's
true.
like I make sure that I leave this part out. That's what it's more like. Because it's easy to say, oh, this is the bee's knees. Just take my spoon, smack it. Like it's so easy to do that. But to say the truth, so I'll give an example. I'm not tooting my horn, but I'm just doing it. I'm just saying this as an example. So I put out a video last night for the SMOS decks. When I first got it was because a friend of mine was like, can you review it? I was like, all right, sure. My husband was like, you go review it. So he bought it. And then I reviewed it. And I talked about how the fan was loud and how it didn't charge. And the way I got around to just even using it was just using it downstairs because the TV, you know, was louder than the fan. Whatever. I wasn't mean, but I was straight up. Okay, these are the good things about it. And this is what's bad about it. Then the company hit me up on my YouTube channel and they were like, oh, we came out with a new product, da 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 da. And then I went to Amazon and I was like, oh, that's cool. They came out with a new product, whatever. I just kept doing my thing, whatever, acting like nothing. Then a month later, they hit me up on Facebook and then they're like, no, we really want you to look at it. Like, you know, can we send? I was like, okay, I'll send it. But you know, I didn't have all the way nice things to say. And I'm telling you, that was probably the most easiest review I ever had to do on something, because all of the problems that I said, the fan, the fact that it wasn't charging, they added some extra stuff on there. They did it good. And I hope that they continue that. I hope that they don't turn out to be like those other companies that are like, oh, in the beginning, we're going to, you know, really cater to our people. But then as soon as we get massive, then, you know, whatever, what we give you is what we give you. You know, I really hope that it doesn't turn out that way. But like I said, I'm always going, this is going to be I'm probably going to trademark this, cross my fingers, but I'm not holding my breath. So all we could do is just see from there on out. But when these companies don't want you to say what's wrong with their device, you don't have to go out and you have to curse them out. You just have to say, okay, this is what I'm disappointed about. This is what I wish that they had done better. Sharice, you guys did that with your lock, right? Mm-hmm. You guys explained exactly what was good about it, what was the bad, and then they loved it. Like, okay, we want to send you some. Like that is exactly what that needs to be the trend. That's what needs to be going up. Not make sure you don't say this because whatever. No, well, I'm not down for that.
Shout out to Derek Floyd. He's a huge supporter of this YouTube channel. He just gave us a super chat. Thank you very much, Derek Floyd. Thank you. Every time I do a live stream, Derek Floyd always comes through and give a super chat. Thank you very much. But Catwoman. The problem is that, listen, we small YouTube channels, right? Mm-hmm. We the one that go in depth with these reviews. But here's a problem. The Galaxy S9 is not out. We got to wait 3 weeks.
Yeah.
They're going to have all the big boys already took care of business. Here's a problem. Just say if I get the Galaxy S9 in about 3 weeks, ain't nobody going to want to watch my video. You know why? Because all the big boys that already gave, the influencers already gave their take on the device. So anything that I say, people will attack me and say that, well, so-and-so said that it's King Supreme. How could you say that? You got problems. I get this all the time, by the way. People say, well, how could you say the cameras suck when all the big
so-and-so said it was great.
So-and-so said that it was the best thing since sliced bread. See, these are the problems that the smaller YouTubers get. We suck. We suck, right? Because we want the device so fast, so bad, so we can review them and give us the honest opinion. These are the games listen, this crap been going on since I've been on YouTube, right? We can't get the device. We get it 2 months later, right? And all the big YouTubers and all the influencers is already moved to the next thing. Right. So when we review the phone, I might get 1,000 views. Listen, 1,000 views to a smaller YouTuber is a big thing. Oh, I got 1,000 views. But we talk about people that get millions of views on the same product. So we don't make a big, huge dent in the thing. Like I've been talking about the cameras on the Galaxy phones for about a year. I've been talking about this since 2015. or 2 years, maybe it's 18, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
So I've been talking about this for years, but people just they don't they say easy suck, so they unsubscribe.
Yeah, I actually had a conversation today with someone, and they have the Note 8, and they were saying, "I love the camera on my Note 8. It works great." Da, 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 da. And I said, "Yeah, but have you tried it on 1080, 60 frames per second?" And they go, "Oh yeah, I did, and it was messing up, so I just put it back to 30. But I don't need to do 60." I'm like, why you bought a Note 8 for? That's like the selling point, right? Like the camera's like, and they were like, "Damn, I didn't even realize that," because that's messed up.
Somebody said that my videos suck. They say I'm stuttering and all kinds of stuff. That's what I'm doing, guys. I'm stuttering.
Yeah, I could hear you fine. Are people able to hear
you fine, but the video is a little choppy.
Said he was fine. But it just depends. I guess it's varying by person.
Yeah, I see this. I see somebody say it's good. Some people say it's bad. I don't know. I guess it all depends on some, because I'm getting emails from people saying that my video is bad.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I see for me personally, I see that the video is lagging, but I can hear the voice fine.
Yeah, same.
All right. So I just see if I can. I don't know. I can't fix it because we already live. See, when you live, folks, when you're live, I can't fix it. It's like you're live. I can't go reboot my modem.
You gotta do a testing.
Like I can't reboot the board. I wish it's so YouTube's tripping again. Yeah, I think it's YouTube. I actually have high speed in it. Well, I don't have gigabit speed, by the way, but I do have 100 down and about 70, 80 up. So my upload speed is pretty good. But I do got 40 phones on Wi-Fi, by the way. So that may be kind of cutting it in half a little bit. Yeah, I don't know.
I want to read something that Tutorial Leak said, because he had a question for us. He said, the tech couple, Tech Valor, easy computer solutions, but no one forced you to buy the phone. You get what you get. You have 14 days to try it out, and if you don't like it, you return it and buy something else. What do you guys think about that? Like, we really shouldn't be crying because we buying it, so we shouldn't even say anything.
No, here's the thing. I'm a YouTuber. Now, let me tell you something. None of these phones is my daily driver. I'm a YouTuber, so I do understand. A lot of people hit me in the comment. They do hit me and they tell me this stuff.
Mm-hmm.
No phone is my daily driver right now. I carry 3 phones with me. Mm-hmm. So me as a YouTuber, if I don't buy phones, then why do I have a YouTube channel? People always ask me these questions. Why, when I complain about a phone or I do a rant video, the first question they always say is, "Why do you buy phones then if you don't like them?" Because I'm a tech reviewer, a reviewer. See, I'm not an influencer, I'm a reviewer. So as a tech reviewer, that means I have to buy everything to review on my channel. So that's the difference. I do understand what people are saying about the 14-day return and all that stuff like that. But as YouTubers, we purchase product to review for people so you don't have to buy it. You see what I'm saying? That's the whole purpose of being a YouTuber, is that if none of the small YouTubers buy the product, then you would get caught up by the influencers.
Because they're salesmen.
They're salesmen, right?
That's true.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. What do you say?
If you look at it, most of their videos are laid out the same. Like when they get them early, it's just like A, B, C. And that's
you're 100% right. No, that's exactly what I was going to say, Kimmy. Like we watched all of those S9 videos when they all just dropped, on the same exact day at the same exact time, within like 10 minutes of each other. It's like bam, 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 bam. And we watched them all. And I'm like, didn't so-and-so just say almost verbatim that same exact thing? It's almost like they had a script, like, this is what we want you to say. You can't say this. Really focus on that. They all talked about, the slow-mo, and they were really polite about the fact that it's a cool feature, but it doesn't really look that great, but it's a cool feature. They were all really nice, but, a smaller YouTube channel, like you said, Eric, we can review it and say, no, maybe it's a gimmick. Maybe it sucks. But a big channel isn't going to say that to you because they want to still keep getting those early phones. They want to keep getting invited to those big conferences and getting flown out by all those companies and put up in hotels for free. So they're not going to say that kind of stuff to you. Exactly. I 100% agree. The reviewer guides, okay, you know, the protocols.
You're going to give it a
We're like, all right, so here, you got the device. Here's the talking points.
Exactly. Here's the 70-page manual of what you can and can't say. Make sure you say this. You'll never get another phone if you say that. And you can tell, like, they're all carbon copies of each other when they get those review units. They all say the same exact thing. So I'm kind of on the other end of the spectrum. Like, of course, I'm going to watch them. We all watch the YouTube videos. Right. But I get really excited for when people actually get them, like real people get them in their hands, and then that flood of videos comes in. That's what gets me excited. When I see real life people with real life usage saying, okay, yeah, this is great. Okay, you said it was waterproof, but my 3-year-old dumped in the toilet and it's not so waterproof, you know? Yeah. Those are the reviews I look forward to seeing.
Yeah. Well, here's the thing, you're right. I can guarantee you this. You don't get this IP67 and IP68 stuff and think you go be swimming in all this, because I promise you, if you get water damage in that device and you bring it back to the carrier, they're gonna say it's water damage and you won't get you done, right? Sarita? That's right. That means that if you get water damage on the IP68 device, you're not covered under warranty.
That happened to me.
Yeah.
And I said, I live in Florida. I go to the pool all the time. How you gonna tell me, oh, I can't put it in water? What does IP68 mean? Oh God.
And that's what I was gonna say. The average consumer thinks they can go scuba diving with their phone.
Yes, they do.
And I do. That don't stop me. I still do with my Note 7. It better not blow up in the water.
Well, that needs to be in the water.
I don't need it. I gotta charge it in the water.
And water damage is not covered under warranty. So if you bring that phone in this bed, and you know how they be having that little sponge in it, right? Remember how you used to take off the back of the phone and you used to have a little white sponge in there? Somehow they can.
It's red, pink.
It's red. And guess what they say? Oh, guess what? Bye, you done. Please exit. Bye.
Ooh, can I tell
That's
you a story?
So many of them don't understand the phone as well as we understand the phones. And some of the things, like if it's water damage, or if you say it got wet, okay, fine, but that's not the reason it broke. Like if it's water resistant, as IP67, IP68, I'm not going to the bottom of the pool for 2 hours at a time. Like that's not that's not what happened to my phone. So sure, maybe it got a little wet 1 or 2 times, but my phone hasn't been sitting beyond the, the certifications of what it can take. So to say it got water damage, I'm like, y'all are reaching, but what are we gonna do? If you buy it from the carrier, you're kind of screwed. But I'm sorry. Yeah. I'm sorry, Tech Fowler. Go ahead. My bad.
Oh no, I just want to tell a funny story where I kind of got away with a water damaged phone. So I was this is back when I had my Samsung Relay, and I get personal. So I put the phone in my bra while I was working out, right? Back when I used to work. I don't work out right now. And so, I didn't care about radiation back then. I put it in God's pocket, in God's pocket. And I was running and I was sweating and all of a sudden I get out and the screen won't turn on. And I see the sweat mark. I see the water seeping in. I'm like, oh crap. I go to T-Mobile the next day and they're like, what happened to the phone? I'm like, it just stopped working. The screen is not working. It won't move. And then they're like, let's check if it's water damage. They open it up and the tab is white. And I'm like, they're like, okay, we'll send you a new phone. And I'm like, okay.
So word of advice, don't put it in your bra.
Don't put it in your bra when you work out, though.
Because your cheeks will sweat.
They're too big to do that now anyway. I tried to do that once. I put it right there, and all of a sudden you see the whole phone right here. And then the light turned on. I looked like I was going to a rave.
But I've seen some people post online talk about like really humid places and getting water damage in their phone just from being in a humid climate.
That's true.
Florida be humid.
Hey, no, go to Mexico, San Antonio.
Yeah,
it's hot. Hot.
No, I can't live anywhere that
Yeah.
humid. My hair would just be one gigantic poof ball, let alone the damage to my phone. I'm good. I don't know how y'all do it.
I mean, liquid damage. Let's see. They encourage exposing the device to liquid, but do not warranty it if it's damaged. If it gets damaged, that's the thing.
It's the catch-22.
Yeah, it sucks. It's bad. I think a lot of people. Well, here's the thing: the keynote address to tell you is IP68 water resistant, but up to 1 meter of water for 30 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people say, I can just throw it in this sink for 30 minutes. It's not 1 meter of water. And all of a sudden they got a problem.
Okay. Go ahead and do that.
Let's see. Let's see. We say Albert, I shower and take a bath on my Note 8.
I take mine in the shower too. Every day.
I take mine in the shower, put it right on the little ledge, play me some music. I can change the songs from my Apple Watch while I'm bathing. Like, okay with me. Switch the song. I don't like that one. Got my little shower playlist. And it's hot and it's steamy. It gets humid in there. And I've never had any issues with my iPhone. So maybe what they say about the water resistance is true. We did, I think, a live video. This is before we had a YouTube channel with the iPhone 7 Plus and put that in water, like to test the waterproofness, waterprooficity, whatever it is, to test how waterproof it really was. And that works too. So I think that a lot of it, I don't know. I think I don't understand how a phone gets water damaged
when
in
you
2018.
crack it. When you crack it. That's how it gets water damaged.
How a phone gets cracked in 2018. I don't see what people be doing to their phones. Like, I really don't.
Yeah. No, I do the same thing. I take it with me in the shower, and then the speakers suck on the Samsung phone, so I gotta put it right up against the wall so the sound bounces off. I gotta do like a fake surround sound shit, and then I'm like, and I have not had any problems. But it was ever since my daughter dropped my S8, and then I got it replaced, and then I was doing a video and I put it in water, and then I come back and I'm like, it's messed up, and they're like, oh, we can't fix it. You have to send it to Samsung.
Well, I mean, let me ask you this question. Like, are we getting to the point where I remember like 10 years ago, I wouldn't dare bring my phone in the bathroom. Better yet, taking a shower and having it next to me. Now, I don't know. I mean, are we getting to the point?
You calling me dirty?
Huh?
You calling me saying I got germs on my phone?
No. I'm just saying, but you forgot to bring the dongles with y'all. Like when you go to the showers and all that, you got to have the dongles with the Bluetooth speaker to make sure everything is
I love that wireless life. You got a HomePod in the background. I got my AirPods, wireless, no dongle.
Yeah. I mean, let's see. Why pay over $1,000 for a phone? Now let's make sure we understand that phones has been expensive for a very long time. I mean, let's go back into the Apple age, right? The iPhone 4. That phone was still like $799, like 8 years ago, right?
Mm-hmm.
The phones was expensive, folks. I mean, phones has all the Galaxy Note 1, Note 2, Note 3. Those phones was up at tiers of $700, $800. So the phones was expensive. I think what happened is a lot of people started worrying about the price when Apple already was expensive, but I mean maybe when I thought things changed when the Pixel. The Pixel came out. I mean the Pixel came out at an $800 price point, and everybody was so used to getting Pixel for $300, and all of a sudden here we got a Pixel for $800, and everybody like, what the hell is it for a developer's phone? I mean, I'm paying $800 for a developer's phone now, and I think that's what happened, right? But did you think, Kimmy? You got a Mate 10. Where that Mate 10 at? I want to see that Mate 10.
Oh, the Mate 10 is on the charger. I got the Mi Max with me right now.
Ooh, look how big that phone is.
Yes, it's humongous.
Yes, a 16 by 9 aspect ratio.
Yes.
It's 6.2 inch, 6.4 inch, right?
Yep.
That phone
and I mean, it's not waterproof. It's not water resistant. But I mean, I think there's a water resistance on my Mate. No, this is a little cheap skin I got off of eBay, and it makes it look like carbon
fiber.
Yeah.
Gee,
It's just a basic bag.
But that kind of reminded me of
$3.
the Honor Note 8. The Honor Note 8 was a 16:9 aspect ratio with a 6.4-inch screen. That thing was huge. Tablet. It was a tablet. Which is, let's see. A 10-minute text. I know my Galaxy S8 Plus and Note is water resistant, but I'm not jumping in the pool on purpose. Now, I've actually did on my YouTube channel. I did water tests on my phones. I actually put my phones in the water to test them out. So I got videos about that. Let's see. Javi Rivera tricked me into buying a Pixel. Shout out to Ace for the $2 super chat.
He's using Android.
He's using Android.
He don't have the 99.
Yeah, he don't have the 99. Let's see.
That's funny.
Yeah. I mean, all right. So we hearing rumors that the Pixel 3 is going to have a notch. You heard that rumor? I don't know. I mean, if Apple, why not?
Laughing like that?
I believe it.
I've heard
you
that.
get a notch. You get a notch.
You get a notch. And you get a notch. You think the Pixel 3 gonna have a notch?
I don't know. They've all been overpriced for me.
I mean, it's gonna be $1,000 anyway. The Pixel 3 is gonna be $1,000, but you think you're gonna have a notch still?
I think wireless charging.
Yeah, wireless charging with a notch.
Yeah,
that's
and a dongle.
And of course, because there's no headphone jack.
Who was it? I forgot who was it that said that one time in the chat. They said Buenos Notches.
Buenos Notches.
Like,
Buenos Notches, yeah.
Don't be starting that trend, man. And then look, it spread like a virus.
Yes, Apple did it, and you know what? People always say that if Apple do it, everybody go do it. When they got rid of the headphone jack, everybody did it. When they got the notch,
we have to be real. Oh, thank you. How are you? Oh, he did 2 cents. Hey!
Look, shout out to Albert. And look, think about this. Albert probably knows something inside info because he worked for Call Pay, right? Which is OnePlus. And the OnePlus 6 is supposed to have 10 gigs around. 10 gigs around, 845 processor. It's supposed to have a 2K display, right, Albert? 2K display this time. I think OnePlus might do it right this year. 2K display, 10 gigs of RAM, 845 processor, 6-inch device. I think they're gonna do it right. And somebody said notch ready. Ooh,
that's right.
You think OnePlus gonna come out with a notch? Ooh. That'd be some serious stuff if OnePlus come out with a notch.
I see it like this. Like, I'm going to hold on to all the features I can until they get rid of them. It's kind of like when I used to do the removable battery. I held on as long as I could, and then, like, the V20 was the last one, right? I never owned the V20. But I like a headphone jack. I like 16:9. And I'm going to hold on to those features with what I can find until they're not there anymore.
Well, let me say this, Scrumptious, that what they do is they force you to upgrade.
Yeah, they
you know
do.
why? By not updating their phones, Samsung, not giving you what you want, right? Not doing this, not doing that. I think that's what they do. But you know what's so funny? It's crazy. A lot of people say, oh, well, everybody do that. Everybody do that easy. But no, I think that trusted companies, and I say this, I hold Apple and Samsung to a different level. You know why? Because they're supposed to be the Mercedes-Benz and the Bentleys of the tech world. They're supposed to be the best of the best, so-called best of the best. You hold the best of the best to a higher standard, in my opinion. So with anything that goes on with Apple, anything that goes on with Samsung, I talk about it. People get pissed off at me for saying that. Because I believe it's just, we're not talking about a Huawei X, what is that? The Huawei X.
Oh man.
Dang, yo. Everybody's feeling that trickle down economics already. Woo!
Yeah. That's right. I could be able to go buy that.
I love AR emoji. I can't wait to try them on the Note 9.
Yes.
They killed my cat. They made a pink cat look ugly. How do you do that?
How do you make a cat look ugly? Cats are like the easiest things to be cute.
But they did make it look ugly though. Ooh, it was horrendous the way they made that cat look.
That was a hood cat.
I'm surprised they got Disney right.
Yeah.
Well,
that cat been doing crack and everything else.
Catwoman got to think about it. They can't screw up Disney because that's a licensed product.
Oh yeah, it is.
They can't screw Disney up because that's a licensed product. They can do everything else, but when they come down to that Disney, like what Apple do, right? With the Mickey Mouse, that thing look pretty on your watch. You know why? That's a licensed product.
Yeah.
So does Toy Story. Woody.
Yeah. Woody.
Yeah.
Oh, looks
Woody and
beautiful.
Buzz, they look good on there.
Yeah.
I was gonna say they got the whole crew on there.
The whole crew.
Oh, can I say what I was gonna say earlier?
Yeah, sure.
Before I got rudely interrupted by a super chat. No, I'm kidding. I love y'all. I love y'all. No. So what I was saying before is that it's not that people are copying. It's not that people are copying Apple. Is they tried it. Keep it real, because when the imitation comes out, it is not any better than the original. It is just not. This whole, slow motion thing, it's horrendous. I mean, okay, yeah, they're saying, oh, well, Sony had it before, but you would think they would do it better, and they're not. And it's not that we're complaining, it's that we see the trends. We see how they're always hitting us with the okie doke. So now we're being preemptive and talking about how it's most likely going to suck. And then we the bad ones, but we're not, because we're telling people, please don't hold your breath. Cross your fingers, but don't hold your breath, because if you get these phones and you have this expectation, like Eric said, this is no, you're not. You're gonna hold it in your hand. You're gonna go, I thought they said it would do better. It's like, how many times did they show that AR emojis looking tight? But I saw somebody. They did it. They went like this. The AR emoji took 5 seconds to go like this. Why? Because they're not using the Connect chipset. They're using the camera. And then the intelligence scan. Yo, you missed me with that bullshit. It does not work. My eyes are too small. So what, is going to use my face now? Then it is still not good. It's still not secure. Stop lying. Just say, look, man, we tried it. These are our beta shits. We gotta pay a little more. We gotta make everybody pay a little more, because we know not everybody's gonna buy a lot. So we're gonna pull an Apple move. Again, we tried it. Well,
I tell you what, but she on the roll tonight, ain't she?
Yeah.
Because, man, like, I'm gonna spend $1,200 on a phone, and I'm not even sure if it's gonna be good. I feel so upset. This is like back in the day when I was trying to buy a Bluetooth that worked. Everybody was saying, oh, the tones are the best. I kept buying it and it kept crackling when I went like this because my neck is so fat. Why didn't anybody warn me that my neck was going to cover the mic and it was going to crackle?
Well, I like that.
I'm running on 2 hours and a half of sleep, y'all. I'm sorry. Like, I'm extra tonight.
You know what?
I don't need alcohol because I'm already kind of,
Do you see Ace's comment?
Yeah. She take down the mother that beat your ass in the grocery store. Yeah. Give me the kombucha, damn it. Give me the kombucha.
I just gotta give I got them trained. I just give them that look. How old are we? That's right.
All right. So here's the thing about it, right? I think in 2018 we started to see this trend. I think Samsung believed that in 2017 they did good, which was the Galaxy S8 and the Galaxy Note 8, right? So in 2018 they're taking a break. I mean, they let's be honest, they didn't come out with any groundbreaking stuff, right? Even with the Note 9, everybody thinking that the Note 9 gonna have a foldable display and all that stuff. Come on, let's be real. The foldable display is a totally different category. I think with the Galaxy Note 9 is going to be the same thing, same body style with the S Pen and a few little features. That's it. So when
So wait, y'all wasn't feeling the makeup thing where you can put the makeup on without putting it on? Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, I'm just saying, like, I just think that in 2018, I think Samsung is taking a break. They probably putting all their energy toward the Galaxy S10, right? Obviously, they're going to change the body style. Obviously, they're going to change this. Yes, not enough space. I see some people putting that in the comments. I mean, I don't know. At least Samsung is trying. But here's the problem with trying. When you already got phones out that's doing everything, they got front-facing speakers, they already got all this stuff. I don't know. I mean, is Samsung get like the Apple, right? Is Samsung get like Apple, just kind of taking some of the cues from Apple and emojis, front-facing speakers, because the iPhone 10 got front-facing speakers. Is Samsung?
Why don't they just keep it real? Why don't they say, you know what, we can't come out with this year because it's patented and we don't want to pay Sony for the super speed. So they said we could just only have like this much without not knocking off of them. Just keep it real. Tell the truth. We'll understand. We'll be like, it's all right. It's all right. You get your bag. That's okay. But they're afraid to tell us the truth. We're not stupid. We understand how business works. If these companies were real with us and they told us, look, man, it's too expensive, or we don't want to pay royalties for having a certain feature or whatever, just say it. We'd be like, all right, okay, that's okay. They got dibs on that for the next 2 years. Okay, we'll get it next time. And y'all just work on perfecting it. Tell us the truth. We are mature. Well, yeah, supposedly, but most of us are. I mean, I believe the people here are. I believe. So just be honest with us. Just say it.
I believe I can fly.
I think it's the fact that a lot of people aren't techies. Like, I think we are like this percentage of the population. So, as long as they're getting over on the average consumer, it doesn't matter.
But this happens with every industry. I used to follow beauty bloggers for a long time. I used to follow vegan bloggers for a long time. And it was like the same thing was happening. As soon as these companies get in, right? It's like, talk about how great our prunes are and how everybody should buy our prunes. I'm like, shut up, vegans. Oh my God, really? You gonna tell us? Well, I already have to go to the bathroom a lot. Y'all are not gonna make me eat prunes all the time, okay?
Well, here's the question. They put in the comments and said, okay, y'all want the 6 gigs of RAM, we're going to give it to you. You want dual cameras, we give it to you. You want this, we give it to you. What else do you want?
We want you not to give us half-ass shit. That's what we're saying. Just don't give us the feature. Don't give us a feature that barely works, because then it messes up the phone and then it glitches out. And then when there's an update, it doesn't work. And then we're all frustrated because the phones are blowing up. What the hell?
Well, you're not going to get no updates.
Something that doesn't work. Give us something that works all the way 100, so that by the time we're using it, it's not glitching other stuff.
You're not going to get no update, though.
I know, exactly. No. So it glitches out because it finally used as much cache as it could. I don't know how the freaking science work. I ain't no scientist, but I know when something don't work.
But you're not going to get no updates. The 8.0 that you get on the Galaxy, that's why you got to get a new one.
That doesn't work.
The 8.0 that you're going to get on the Galaxy S9, that's going to be the same 8.0 that you're going to have in 2019.
When you go to upgrade to the next one.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You're not getting the updates. When after the guy got off stage and said, this is the Galaxy S9, that's it. You done. That's all. You done. No updates. Ain't no updates. You pay $1,000. You get if it works good, you get what you get. No updates. You're not going to get bug fixes. You're not going to get nothing. That's it.
So you don't get security updates either?
Well, you get security. Yeah, I'm sorry. You do get security.
I'm just curious.
You do get security updates. That's all you get. You go get security updates. Yeah.
That's the least they could do. That is the least they could do.
Hey,
look, I have always financed a phone. Always. This is the first time I'm gonna pay for a phone outright. I'm gonna spend about $1,200. I don't mind spending the $1,200, but you're gonna give me a cat that looks like shit. Fuck you, Samsung.
Yes. Oh, yes.
All I'm asking is that you treat me how I treat my money. I go to work, I do the damn thing, I get my money, and then I say, oh wow, look, there's a company that thinks like me. I thought about having something like that and they made it happen. And then I get it and it doesn't work all the way. And so now I gotta rigmarole and then bypass and then not use this for now, but then use that. And then I always gotta clear the cache. Why do I always gotta clear the cache, man? Why? Why can't you automatically clear the cache for me?
Well, wait, you know what? You're right. I do want to say this, that the Samsung operating system, this is why updates is important. Because a lot of people always talk about I don't need updates. Every iteration of Android gives you better features and also clean up the operating system. All right. So let's make sure we understand this. Like Android 8.0 supposed to be better than Android 7.0, right? Because you get next iteration of the operating system. So all the F-ups that they did in Android 7.0 get fixed with Android 8.0. So I hear this a lot about, I don't worry about updates. Why y'all worrying about updates? Well, because the updates supposed to fix some of the bull crap with the operating system of the Listen, let's make sure we understand this. Android 7.0 came out in September of 2016. We are in 2018. That means the operating system is almost 2 years old. I don't give a shit what people always. Listen, I get this because it's like this. If you pay $1,000 for a phone, folks, I don't give a damn if it's an incremental update. I want it because I paid $1,000 for the phone, right? When you pay $1,100 to $1,200 for a phone, I want my updates. I don't care. People say, well, updates break your phone. You know what? We have to put their feet to the fire because at the end of the day, updates supposed to enhance the experience. Updates supposed to give you better functionality. Updates supposed to make your device better. This is why I like updates. This is why, because it's supposed to make your device better. It's supposed to clean up all the F-ups that they did in the previous version. This is what Apple does, right? When they come out with the next iteration of iOS, it's supposed to fix the damn iOS that they fucked up in the past, right? So the next iteration of the device, theoretically, the next iteration of the device supposed to be better with the update, folks. See, this is why I don't listen. Don't get brainwashed of this crap about we don't need updates. It kills me as a tech guy, got college degrees in computer science. That kills me. Think about this. People that's running Microsoft XP, your apps and your EXE programs are not working right now. You know why? Because you're supposed to be running Windows 10. Why are you running Windows? You know why? Because people say, I don't want to update. That means that you got an unstable system. You're not getting no security patches. You're not getting no updates. You're not getting nothing. I hear people this all the time in the computer industry. If people say, I'm not updating my computer to Windows 10. I'm going to stay on Windows XP. I'm going to stay on Windows Vista. Well, you're vulnerable. Most of your virus scans is not going to work on XP. Most of your newer printers that you buy will not work on XP. They're not going to work on Vista. Microsoft has pulled the chain and it's what is there. It's dead. They give it end of life to Windows XP, Windows Vista. So when we talk about updates, it's one of those things that it gets me that if you got $1,000 phone. They didn't say that shit when you spend $1,000 on the phone. When you spend $1,000 on the phone, they come across and say, we're going to give you 4 years of updates. Now, my problem is you're going to give me 4 years of updates. When you going to give it to me?
Yeah, they didn't say when. That's that fine print. As needed. When we feel like it. Okay, yo, don't get me started on updates because the reason why I'm using my Note 7 camera to do the stream is because I updated my Windows and my camera won't work. I called the people who made my laptop. I called Windows. They don't know why the built-in camera ain't working. Okay, so then I had to get curious. I was getting ready to go to Office Depot to buy a webcam, but then I set my ass here in the computer and I was like, fuck it, I'm not spending any more money. And then I figured out how to use my Note 7 camera on my computer at the same time. Yeah, I figured it out. Yes, that's amazing. Woo, 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 that's good. But damn, do you know how many hours it took me to figure that out? You wasted my time, Microsoft. How dare you? This laptop, I bought it a year ago, so it's not like it's an old ass camera. It's not. So why is it not working? Oh, you can't explain. You can't explain.
But Sharice,
it's like all of these tech companies are like, oh, new year, new me. And then they go right back to the same bullshit. Just like new year, new me. But they're supposed to be smarter than us, but yet they make the same mistakes as an average person. So why I pay you?
But all right, let's go into the Apple ecosystem. When you got iOS 11, I mean, you got iPhone 6, iPhone 6s, iPhone 7, all of them run the iOS 11. And I'm gonna tell you, I made videos about this. It runs great, right? So when you talk about, the problem. All right, so for people that understand how the problem with the iPhone 10, and I've been having this problem. I just got another update. The problem with the iPhone 10 is that you got to remember this is Apple's first attempt at a different type of form factor for a long time, right? We went from the iPhone 5 to plus devices and small devices. This is the problem, the notch. You got it's software, it's coding, guys. It's about code, all right? If you know about development, you know about coding. This is the problem that the Essential phone had when they had the Cyclops eye. Why apps crash? Because it was not coded for the notch. And so you have these issues. And then so what happened is a lot of the app developers just say, screw it, we just give you update, and they just give you not the notch, but they give you underneath the notch. So what they did, they adjust the resolution and they give you something underneath the notch. Now app developers are now fixing it, but the optimization of the device itself comes from Apple and from Samsung or from whoever. And the problem is that when you're talking about updating a phone every year, you talk about different code, you talk about this, that, and the other. It's a lot. Listen, behind the scenes, listen, people that know about development, people that know about coding, people that know about how to develop code, thousands and millions of different codes, you understand the point. And then here's the thing, because it never stops. Because now, since the Galaxy S9 comes out, now you have to develop for the Galaxy S10. So it don't stop at this point. Right now, I do understand that we pay a lot of money for these phones, and I do agree that we should get timely updates. But it's no excuses that they can't give us timely updates. But I do understand the coding factor. But Samsung is the worst, though. I mean, just think about it. Samsung is the worst when it comes down to coding, because listen. All you have to do, I always tell people this, if you want to know a lot of things about your phone, go to developer options and look at all the stuff that's running. And that's the thing. Let's see. So you can identify as a robot now. Man, y'all drinking tonight. Yes.
That's just me going in. I tell everybody that I'm a robot cat.
Yes, robots. And the thing about it is, I mean, listen, here's the thing, man. I think they playing us. All of us playing us. I mean, think about this. They're all playing us right now, man. You think about, you know why? Because the average consumer is going to go to AT&T T-Mobile on the 16th and they go buy a phone. And they're going to tell you, you know what? Just return that phone. And they're going to tell you some old sweet stuff. Oh, but the Galaxy S9 is the best phone on the planet. And everybody's going to buy it. It's hard for us techies to because we're not influencers, to tell a customer about the good and the bad, the ugly about a phone when they already got their mind made up.
That's what they got rid of rooting, because they saw that people were rooting phones and they were keeping them longer, and we were putting custom ROMs and all this stuff. We were making the speaker work, and then they just shut it down. That's evil. I don't care how you splice it. That's evil. Even after I buy a phone, I can't modify it.
Well, they're locking the bootloaders down. Oh, they're locking the bootloaders now. Everything locked.
No, for real. No, for real. Netflix on my Note 7 doesn't work. I have to use like 4.2 or something like that on my Note 7 because it's like, oh, this doesn't work on this device right now. I was like, get out of here, okay?
Yeah,
I'm still on my
phone
network.
blows up.
That's crazy.
Because
Yo, you're gonna see me in 5 years with my Note 7 and I'm saying hi to everybody.
When you binge watch, when you binge watching a movie, they believe that it's going to get too hot to go blow up.
Yeah.
They don't care about my well-being.
Stop working with the VR and everything else.
Just enough to pay my bills and buy stuff.
Yeah.
That's why they're sending all the stuff to me now. I don't have to go to the store. I just get in front of my computer and I just order something and it just gets here. Groceries, pizza, all that.
There it is, pizza. Let's see. Somebody said the average consumer just want to check their Facebook feed, check their email, take pictures. They don't care about other stuff.
That's true.
That's true. That's why they get an iPhone. See, all this stuff we fussing about, y'all guys got to think about this. We techies, all this stuff we fussing about, the average consumer is like, nah, I don't know what the hell they're talking about. I'm going to get my iPhone every year.
So why make a flagship device? Who's the flagship supposed to be doing?
But they pay for it.
They will. The average consumer is buying the flagship. It's consumerism. It's marketing. It's capitalism. If you tell someone they need this thing, their pictures are going to be the best pictures on Instagram. They'll be able to get their stuff from Amazon, a day faster than anybody else. If they use this phone, they're going to get that phone.
Shireen,
it doesn't matter.
All your friends have iMessage. You need to get an iPhone too. Yeah.
Kimmy, I love you guys. I love that you guys are thinking like the little guys. But do you think that they made two cameras in the back of a device for a regular consumer? Nah.
Well, it's because they learned about the bokeh.
For a regular consumer, they're making it for the techies, for the ones that want to show off and and then don't really have to use Photoshop and all that stuff.
How many techies are there? If you do the ratio.
Who even came up with that idea?
They're trying to make
money. A regular as consumer, had to be a techie, right? Had to be a techie that said, oh, you know what would be good if I had two cameras and one focused on the telefocus and then the other one focused on the aperture. That's a techie.
They're not using all that.
They don't right? The consumer doesn't care about all of those.
They're not using
how the techies are the ones that are buying that. Okay, when a person creates a product, for example, a spiralizer. Right? When a person creates a spiralizer for veggies, right? Mm-hmm. That's not just some regular person that just be ordering from Domino's every day that wants to spiralize their zucchinis. No, it's a person that likes to cook. And it's a person that thinks outside the box and then says, oh, you know what? This will make people's life easier. And I like it so much. I use it so much that I know that it will bring value amongst my people who love to cook too. That is what a flagship is. The flagship is the techies saying, yeah, let's jam pack this here because I do a lot. And I know that there's other people that do a lot. And so we're going to get together and we're going to make this flagship device. Yeah, okay, the average consumer is going to get it. But we know that there's a market for people that think like me that want to get this phone. It's not an average consumer that's thinking like this.
That's like when I was telling you with the makeup earlier. When I told you about the makeup, how many techies are typically women? It's usually a male-dominated field, right? But they're casting a wide net to get more people to get these devices. So,
but how would that started though? How did that makeup thing start? It didn't start just from makeup. It had to be a techie that was one day saying, "Oh, you know what? I want to make this video for this client, but it's taking too long. What if I just 3D map somebody's face and just did some googly eye so that way I can meet the deadline for this movie company?" And then a phone company comes out and says, okay, word, we can see this being useful for makeup gurus because that way they don't have to worry about whether or not they're getting the right shade for their skin tone. So it evolves. It trickles down. It comes from the smart people first. And yes, there are certain times when the average consumer might come up with something because they're like, oh yeah, you know what? This is good, but this is how it could have been better. But the flagships are for the techies. The flagships are not for the average consumer, because the average consumer is going to say, okay, I'm gonna get this phone because that's what's it right now. But they don't even really know how to open up the device. They don't really know how to use it.
I want to play devil's advocate here. I want to play devil's advocate.
Yeah.
Flagship, let me tell you something. It doesn't mean anything. When you got Lil Wayne on the commercial pulling liquor on the phone, everybody go want that phone. When you got somebody pulling liquor on the phone, or when you watch an Apple video and you see that the lady dancing and all that stuff like that, and you got the ear things on and all that stuff, they want that. See, it doesn't matter about what the features are. It doesn't matter about none of that. It's none of that. If you got Lil Wayne, what matters when Lil Wayne go up there and pulling liquor on the phone, then you know what? I want that phone. When you got somebody that goes to the bar and they say, guess what? I got 2 cameras, dog. I got 2 cameras, dog.
Look at the features that they're advertising in their commercials.
That's it.
Those are the people that they're trying to get to buy the phone. The techies are gonna buy it, of course. If you jam a bunch of specs in there, of course we're gonna buy it, but they know we're gonna buy it. Right. They're not advertising that to us. They're trying to get your neighbors to buy it. They're trying to get your kids' friends to buy it. They're trying to get your kids to buy it. They're not just making it for us. We're not going to keep them in the black. We're not going to be the ones feeding into their bottom line. There aren't enough techies in the world for them to say, you know what, let's keep paying these engineers to keep push the cutting edge just to keep these, this 1% of the world that's super duper techie. Let's just keep paying people to make devices just for them. And granted, I do agree that some of this stuff the average consumer couldn't care less about. Some of this stuff, my mom has an iPhone 10 8 Plus. So my mom has an 8 Plus. She couldn't care less about the vast majority of the features on that phone. Does it take great pictures? Can she get online very quickly? Can she browse Facebook stably? And that's what most people that are buying these flagships, they're buying them because they know that they're good phones, they're stable, and they're gonna last and do the things that they want them to do. And they're willing to pay for that.
Right. So Cerise, answer this question.
So you're telling me
no.
That
wait.
Samsung doesn't love me.
No.
Samsung don't care about me.
No,
they're only gonna give me half the shit because they only care about my neighbors.
No, Catwoman.
No one's saying that, but you're not their target demographic. Like, let's just be honest.
Let's think about this. Next time
I thought I found the one. I thought I found the one with Samsung. Oh my God.
No, think about this, Catwoman. Next time you walk up to a random person on the street and say, I got a telephoto lens. A telephoto lens. What the fuck is a telephoto lens?
They don't care.
Don't even. Does it take good pictures? Think about it. They have these keynotes that say this is a telephoto lens. This is a wide angle lens. The average consumer just I have no idea. What the fuck is a telephoto lens? Nobody knows about a telephoto lens. Us techies do.
I was there for you, Samsung. I was there for you. I defended your honor with the Note 7, and you're gonna give me a piece of shit phone S9. I spent all my money on it, and you don't care. You don't care about me. I'm not your demographic. Me.
No.
I'm sorry, Catwoman.
All the thing we're supposed to do is educate people. That's it. All the thing us tech reviewers do is educate people, because guess what? At the end of the day, I think about you. I walk in a bar and say, bro, I got two cameras. How many cameras you got? Right? I mean, to think about it, you can walk in and say, dog, I got a big phone. I got a big phone. Look at that little bit of shit you got. See, that's the thing, right? That's how the conversation goes. You're in a ball game, you drinking some beer and stuff like that. Dog, I got 2 cameras.
What they say. It's true what they say. It is better to have loved and lost than to never have loved at all. We had some good times, man, Samsung. I'm using my Note 7 right now on the street. And this is how you're going to do me. You're going to give me a ugly cat, man. Ugly ass cat, man. I was going to rock her. But I can't even look at her because she looks like a piece of shit, man.
Hey, Samsung, I'm going to tell you, Samsung don't give 2 shits about the Galaxy Note 7. I'm going to tell you, that's a memory. They don't care about the Galaxy Note 7. That phone's supposed to be returned.
They don't fucking care.
y'all killing me. Let's damn y'all. Look, everybody in the stream, we having fun today, y'all.
I'm having fun tonight.
And listen, for everybody that thought we're going to change the rating to PG-13, by the way, because this has not been PG-13. I'm sorry.
Who's 13 here?
PG. No, PG. You know, PG-13. Like,
no, but who's 10 here? Who's 10 that's here?
Huh?
Who's 10 that's here? Who's 5 that's in this live stream so I can kick them out?
Nobody.
Okay.
I do have the youngins. I do have the youngins that do watch the stream. But listen, for all the youngins, cover your ears. I've obviously you heard that from your parents.
I'm so sorry. I won't curse no more. I won't. I'm sorry. I won't.
Yeah, you can cuss. It's all good. Because they hear it all the time.
Feelings
if
out
we're
there.
gonna go to PG-13, we might as well go to rated R. Just go.
Oh wow.
Get it right home. Just go.
That's a
I think we only said dongles like 3 times tonight. We just say it like 50 more times.
Hey, as long as you don't bring Fingalina into this, we're gonna be fine.
Is that gonna bring what?
Fingalina.
You don't remember Fingalina? Yeah.
Fingalina.
Oh my god.
Know about Fingalina.
Oh my god.
We talked about Fingalina a long time ago. We just haven't talked about Fingalina in a while. For everybody that's in the stream, don't know.
I never thought you were gonna come back.
It's a dongle, but it's the female version of the dongle. That's what Fingalina is. Now the dongle is the male version, and the Fingalina is the female version.
That's why they don't. That's why we're not their demographic.
Fingalina. That's a first. I remember when y'all started talking about that. I said, "What the hell, Fingalina?"
You brought it up first because what you was talking about. What was her name? What did you say?
Yeah, Pamela.
Yeah,
Pamela.
Yeah, so the guys got Pamela and the ladies got Fingalina.
Yeah. There has to be a woman because it takes one to know one, you know.
Yeah, we had to lighten the mood for Catwoman because she was upset with Samsung. So.
Yo, Samsung just broke up with me via Charisse and Eric. It's like they were like, need to get her ready.
All right, so Catwoman, they got a cure to all of this. A cure to all of this. You want to get rid of Samsung? You tired of this? You tired of that? Go get an iPhone.
You can get more than an iPhone. That ain't the only other solution.
That's too hard. It would have been so much easier if Huawei just came here.
You can still get a Huawei.
I can't, because then I can't get no support.
Why you can't?
Look what Ace comments said. Y'all remember that? Who did that? That was Emily did that. That was Emily did that.
That was Emily.
Total Tech said time for Apple to slide into them DMs, you know. I might
go down the DM.
I might shit.
Oh, I'll tell you, y'all. Wine Wednesday it goes off. It really does. And shout out to Emily that's all the action tonight.
Let me just find the charger for this AirPad and then update the software to see if I like it. I might as well just go rogue.
You mean iPad?
What is it called? What I said? AirPad?
You said iPad.
Oh wow! It's not that bad. I have an iPad. It's not that bad.
iPads are great.
Yeah,
it is. Everybody got that. I have one too now.
iPad Air 2.
Yes,
iPad.
We all got iPads.
Is this one old?
Remind us.
The Air is pretty old. Yeah,
we all got iPads. We all rocking iPads. Look at that. Yeah, we all rocking iPads.
I done already failed with Apple. They're trying to slide it to my DM, and I'm coming in with some old snap.
Yeah, see, we all got iPads.
Yeah,
you done picked up an old man.
I didn't buy it. I won it at a raffle at my company. And then I went and I got Apple Care and all that stuff. And then I sat down. I'm gonna use this. And then the app wouldn't go on landscape mode. It only stayed on portrait mode. And so then,
wait a minute.
Yeah.
Did you have something turned off in your settings? Like, did you turn something off?
It definitely rotates.
there's this
Yes,
app.
it does.
There's this app called Out of Milk that I store all the stuff that I need to go get at the store. I use it for Android. They said it works with iOS. I put it on there, and I had to use the app like this while I'm
that's
using
the
the keyboard.
app developer. They didn't make it for the iPad. That sounds like they made an iPhone app and then they let you download it onto your iPad.
Right, because you could download iPhone apps to your iPad, but
Yeah.
But I didn't want to pay for an app. I already paid for it with my Android, and so I already had everything in my Android app with the Out of Milk app, and so I just wanted to just use it in this and use it as a command center. But then I searched, I Googled it, Corey. I did. I Googled it. I sat down, I did my research, and then they said that I had to jailbreak it. But then I had already paid $100 for the Apple Care. And then I was like, nah, let me not do that, because then I'm not going to have Apple Care no more. And then I'd be like, oh, I'll come back to it. And then I couldn't find the cord to charge it. And then
jailbreaking your device doesn't void your Apple Care, though. Just unjailbreak it before you take it into the store if you have problems. See, this is why you need to talk to people
I needed you. Oh my God.
You need people that have Apple products to tell you this stuff.
Yeah.
Then you wouldn't have had the iPad and they're like,
getting dusty. Oh, it don't work. And then you can't use the Apple Care. And I'm like, oh shit. Oh, damn, Sharice, I needed you. Fuck.
Yeah, I mean, you can always unjail. First of all, let me ask you a question. Is jailbreaking why even jailbreak right now?
Well,
so that I
don't
can
think
use,
you
I
can
can use
right
the app
now.
on landscape mode.
Software.
But you don't have to jailbreak to use the app on landscape mode.
I think
It
doesn't
work.
It doesn't work. Okay, let me go look for the Out of Milk app. Out of Milk app on Out of Milk.
That might be an iPhone app.
Yeah, that iPhone app may not. The developer probably didn't develop it for the iPad to work in landscape mode. That's not a limitation of the device. That means the developer.
If I jailbroke it. But they said it could work if I jailbroke it.
Well, because if you jailbreak it, what you go do is you're gonna force it to you force it to go into portrait mode. I mean, landscape.
I have no problem with forcing.
No,
I force everything. I force it all.
Just force it, huh? All right.
But you can't blame Apple for that. So here's the thing. I think a lot of people blame Apple.
No, I'm not blaming Apple.
But a lot of people say, this is trash because I can't put it on landscape. But then some people do realize and say that it is a iPhone app versus an iPad app. Because they do give you an option. You can, like Instagram, right? I don't think they got a native iPad app for Instagram. You have to get the iPhone app for Instagram, but it only works in portrait mode.
Yeah, or if you have an iPad, just go on Safari and go to Instagram.com. You can still see Instagram. You can still see stories. You can still have the Instagram experience just from the browser.
Yeah, that is.
But a lot of people, I think, blame that stuff on the device and not the developer. Like Facebook never updated Facebook to support the iPad Pro and having a better resolution. So it still looks, I mean, Facebook works. It'll turn into landscape. It works, whatever. But it doesn't look that great because they never updated it because they don't care about supporting that device as much. And I don't know if you saw, Corey said in the chat that Out of Milk does have an official iPad app, and it does go in landscape mode, so you don't even have to worry about jailbreaking. They finally updated it.
Oh my God! And it's thank you. Okay, now I just gotta find the cord so I can charge it, and I'm gonna stop my command center.
See, that's the thing. A little research always works.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, Corey.
See, you have the Apple experts here, right?
That's why we all come
She was just afraid to ask because she was dealing with an Apple product. She was embarrassed.
Well, you always hear this story. And look, I've been using my iPhone 10 a lot, and you always hear this story that that Android is better than Apple. Then you got Apple. People say Apple's better than. That fight been going on since the existence of both companies. But in actuality, everything that you do on the iPhone, as far as functionality, as far as apps, you can do the same thing on Android. Just say all my business apps works just fine on an Apple device versus Android. I mean, so anything that I could do except Dex, all right? Just make sure we understand that. Apple don't have Dex. So that's the only thing that I need Android for. And Apple doesn't have an S Pen. So I can't do annotations. That's two things that my Note does that Apple just like way out of range on. But as far as all my business apps, as far as everything, as far as, you know, security and everything, Apple has the same thing as Android. So, I mean, it is what it is. Let's see, Android versus Apple is just old news and Jews and genitalias.
Gentiles.
I've been
Oh my God!
I said genitalias because I didn't finish my drink, so I see the word genitalias. All right, so
I cannot with you guys.
Well, I mean, the word of the night has been, you know, dongos and palmolas and genitalias and all that stuff like that. So we've been talking
you
about.
won tonight.
Yeah,
You won, Eric.
That was the one. Was it? That's it.
yeah. With just 5 minutes left, you won the internet tonight.
Yes, you won.
Yes, and so. This is why I'm Wednesday, y'all. This is our music. Y'all didn't know we do this every Wednesday night. This is fun. I didn't know we every Wednesday night. So if you are new to the live stream, welcome. And yes, we do talk about all kinds of stuff underneath the sun, technology. We got the ladies in the building; they're having fun. That's how we do it every Wednesday.
Wow.
Corey said if video thumbnails had sound, that would be the thumbnail for today's Wine Wednesday.
Yeah. Yes, it would.
Okay.
Because he read it so officially, though. It wasn't any humor to it or anything. It was just like, okay, this is it.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Lot of fun.
Okay.
All right, so at the end of the day, this is how we do it every Wine Wednesday. Don't forget about this Saturday night that we have. I got the panel back. I've been doing solo streams on Saturday, so I'm gonna have the guys back on, and we're gonna have some fun.
Can I just say one more thing?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I don't care that Samsung's coming out with a new HomePod thingy of them. I don't care. I'm not getting a Samsung. Nope. I ain't getting it. You missed me with that one. I'm not falling for the okie doke. I'm gonna get the S9 and the Dex. But I ain't falling from the okie doke on that new HomePod thingy knockoff, whatever y'all gonna come out with.
That's it. Super Chat is in the building. Thank you, Big House Production.
Oh, thank you, Big House.
That's an Android. That's an Android Super Chat right there.
Yes, it is.
It'd be $4.99 if it was think about this. I mean, Apple's taking a fee for every Super Chat. That sucks. Come on, Apple. Damn.
Don't worry. Google's gonna
okay.
start doing that next.
I was gonna say
Google's
I can't
gonna start
honestly
doing that
say
next. They're gonna take 5 cents now.
Google's already taking money from the Super Chat.
Yeah,
Google takes a huge
But
chunk
now what
of
Google
your
is gonna do, if you're using Samsung, Samsung's gonna get 5 cents, or LG's gonna get 5 cents, or the Pixel's gonna get 5 cents on top of the 30%. You started it, Apple.
But I can't honestly say, I don't know if Apple's taking that penny. All I know is that we noticed it on another live stream last night that iPhone had Super Chat. Somebody gave some money. We're like, wait a second. Why are people giving $4.99 and $1.99? Like, what's going on tonight? and they all had iPhones. So I don't know what it is, but that is funny.
Well, I mean, you can look at your credit card statement and see if it's $4.99 or $5. I mean, you could always put up and say, okay, it was $5, but the super chat said $4.99, and maybe somebody might dispute it. Like, hey, maybe somebody might dispute it. I don't know. Yes. Oh man, it's been a wonderful night. This go down in the history books. Emily missed a good night.
Yes, she did.
So Emily will be back next week. And sometimes you need a week off. I mean, people need days off. I mean, we all do this every week, and I know I do this every week.
We can't all be cat robots.
No, we can't all be
$5 for Fingerlina.
Oh Lord, he said, oh my God, $5 for Fingerlina. Ace. Man.
Y'all are in rare form tonight.
Ace put in the comments he'll give a super chat if y'all lick a phone. That is, I'll tell you.
I'm good.
I'm good. I got better places to put my tongue, not on the phone.
Oh man. Phones are disgusting. Like, do y'all think about how gross, like how many germs are on your cell phone? All the stuff that you touch in one day and then you're constantly touching your phone. Nah, I'm good. I want to spray my phone down with some Lysol just thinking about it now.
Yeah.
I have phone soap. I stick it in the phone soap once a week. This little UV rays or whatever.
That was on Shark Tank, wasn't it?
Yep.
Yeah, I seen it on Shark Tank. Yeah. It's out now, though. Yeah.
Yeah, I got one.
They have them at hospitals now, right? Or they still haven't done it yet?
I don't know.
That was one of the things they were going to do, have them at hospitals. Because, now they use
made a bigger
one.
Like you could fit tablets and stuff in.
Yep, that's what they were saying.
Yeah.
They were going to do it for phones, tablets, and things like that because the doctors go in with those devices and then they never get clean. So
yeah,
but if
you take your phone to the can and everything,
throw them all in a bucket of water with soap and wash them if they're all IP68.
If you water resistant and you ain't dropped your phone.
all the hospitals gonna have warranty claims like y'all said it was IP68, so we all threw it in the bath of alcohol.
So Big House Production put in the comments to sanitize a wipe.
I used to do that too.
Don't that take the coating off the screen? Don't they take the coating off the screen if you put that sanitizer wipe on there?
I use tempered glass.
Oh, okay.
Gee,
okay, that's true. On my seat.
Okay, it looks like Corey said he looked into it, and Apple is confirmed taking that penny from us.
Oh wow.
Oh, okay.
Well, at least we know. Hey, y'all wanted them to be transparent about stuff. Y'all were complaining that they didn't tell you enough information. Apple's taking the penny, so you know.
But everybody else is going to overdo it now, right? They're going to be like, well, I deserve 5 cents.
Maybe they do.
Yep. All right, ladies. So we're right at the top of the hour. I'm gonna let y'all finish it out. Tell everybody y'all channels and chats and social media, and we're gonna get on out of here. We got the tech couple in the building. Sharice, let everybody know how to find you guys.
Okay, so I can't read. Corey sent me a text message privately correcting me because that's how marriage works, and he didn't want to correct me in public. He said Apple is charging $199 plus tax. Normally there is no tax, so it would just be $2. So that's the clarification. Okay, but yes, my husband and I, Corey, he's been in the chat. We have a tech and lifestyle channel called The Tech Couple. We try to upload videos at least once a week on Thursdays. We have some new stuff coming up that we already recorded, and we're just ready to get it out there for you guys. And thank you, as always, Eric, for having me on. It was a blast, even though you tried to make me cry my mascara off right there in the 9th inning. But thank you.
Thank you. And we got Catwoman. She's a VIP, always here for everything.
I'm a veteran.
Veteran. Yes.
Oh, wow, Wednesday. Tech Valor everywhere. I'm finally starting to post videos again. Woo-woo!
Yeah. Yes. Tech Valor on YouTube, and you got Twitter?
I got everything. I even got MySpace.
That still exists?
That still exists?
Yeah. Yeah. They use
Oh,
it
man.
for music.
Oh,
Oh.
God.
Who would have known?
I put my mixtape out there.
Wow.
Oh,
People
Yeah,
have
my mixtape
MySpace?
is all about curiosity and tech.
Wow. So follow Tech Valor on all our social media. Also follow her on YouTube, and she's always there. She's uploading videos now. She just dropped a video like yesterday, so check it out. So yeah, great video. She's my Padawan learner. She's my apprentice.
Yeah, it was that Dex video, right?
Yeah.
It was good. That was good.
Oh, thank you.
And also we got Miss Kimmy in the building, aka Scrumptious, and she's on Google Plus, right? And Twitter.
Google Plus, Twitter, Instagram. If you get to any of them, I'll link the other one to those accounts. Scrumptious Kimmy on Google Plus, Scrumptious One on Twitter, and Scrumptious on Instagram.
It is.
All with a Y.
That's it.
I do a roll call.
Yes, roll call. Yes.
Roll call. Okay, yeah, roll call. All right. So we got Ray, CJ3K, 10-minute tech reviews, Albert U, Technically T, Tech for Your Needs, Travis Butler, Cecil Betty, Zenigma, Big John Tech Reviews, Loyalty Means Everything, Uno Nice, Big House Production, Tells B, Total Tech, Terry Keller, Jason Jill, William Johnson II, Tutorial League, Chris P, Michael Wilson, Stephen Moore, Dexter Cumberbatch, Mark Toran II, Jason Vega Velez, Fox Mamba, Wise Guy Designs, Michael Nasby II, Big John Tech Reviews, Derek Floyd, Tony Healy, Our Dog, Timothy Baxter. Oh, and TJ Chaviera. He just said hi because you saw me doing the shout outs. Ah, you got in there.
That's funny.
Yes. So thank y'all. Another episode. Wow, Wednesday went fast.
Yeah, it did.
Jeez. Wow, we have fun. This time go by fast. All right. So thank y'all very much for the super chats. Thank y'all for supporting the channel. Thank y'all very much, ladies, for coming. Another episode of Wild Wednesdays in the books. You know, I think we ought to start putting like episode 10 and 20. I'm going to have to go back and research and see what episode this is because we creeping up there, man. And we get way high right now. It's got to be like episode 20, right?
Oh, wow. That's a lot of episodes.
Yes.
Yeah, we got to throw a party or something.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So thank y'all very much for coming to the live streams. Thank everybody in the super chats. Thank everybody. And we will see y'all Saturday. If not Saturday, we'll see y'all for another episode of Wild Wednesday. Peace.